Greetings once again. This is Dr. Jonathan Ellerby with another 12 at 12 for the Worldwide Wake Up. Today we are talking about mystery, and I'm grateful you joined me, or maybe you're watching this later on. If you'd like to know more about what I do, of course, you can go to jonathanellerby.com. I would encourage you to sign up for my newsletter if you haven't, or follow me on Facebook. I guess you do right now, or maybe this was sent to you by someone else, because I will be sharing some very cool and generous gifts in the next 7 days. I have a new book coming out, Spiritual Experience, which I'm planning to give away the electronic copy absolutely, totally free, and then some other cool stuff. So that's for those of you that don't know me. For those of you that do know me, welcome back, and it's so lovely to be with you. Let's take a breath. Let's get into this. And today, our readings are going to come from the Tao, from the Tao Te Ching, Taoteching, and the Stephen Mitchell translation. So, sitting comfortably but alert. Take a big breath in, as big as you can. Take a big, huge breath in and hold it. Take that biggest breath you can and hold it as long as you can. And then when you breathe it out, just breathe it out as fully as you can. We're going to do a really exaggerated breath here, all the way out, till you can't breathe out anymore. And then big breath in again, real big exaggerated breath in, till you can't breathe in anymore. Even squeeze some extra breath in. Hold it till you can't hold it anymore, and then really far out. Just try that. Couple more cycles. Really exaggerated, big, full, overfull breath in. Hold it, and then breathe it out as long as you can, And let's go into stillness. And feel your awareness descending. Letting your busy mind rest. Letting your emotional world subside. And just like a feather or a leaf lightly descending down into the quietness of this moment. And so we read from the Tao. The Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao. The name that can be named is not the eternal name. The unnameable is the eternally real. Naming is the origin of all particular things. Free from desire, you realize the mystery. Caught in desire, you see only manifestations. Yet mystery and manifestations arise from the same source. The source is called darkness. Darkness within darkness, the gateway to all understanding. So, if you're still in your meditative pose, you're welcome to open your eyes and join me. We started talking at the beginning of this week about the presence of death and loss in the world today. It's nice to stay positive, and it's nice to think about all the good things that are happening and the clear water in Venice and all this kind of stuff. But we have to also be honest with ourselves about what we are aware of, what we are facing, how to face it, and how it affects us. I hope that you are one of the millions of people that are in self-quarantine of some kind and not directly touched dramatically by this pandemic. Maybe just a moderate loss of income or your normal life, but no tragedy. And yet, for millions of people, they are facing the loss of loved ones. For millions of people, they're facing extreme illness. For millions and millions of people, there is extreme economic hardship and very little help on the way. So what do we do with these things? Well, partly what we do is we appreciate that the way we experience life is always filtered by who we think ourselves to be, how we relate to life, how we understand life itself, and the different layers or dimensions to our beings, what I call the 3 channels. The conditional, reactive, I want things my way sort of layer of self. The soulful, authentic, inwardly inspired, but self-referencing way of being, or the deep, neutral spirit. That darkness that Lao Tzu was writing about. He wasn't writing about darkness as in pain or shame or trauma. He was writing about darkness as in the abundant, fertile absence of things, the unitive reality from which we all come. And so picking up on all these explorations of the week and the nature of the soul and why people pass and when they pass and so on, today we're going to spend our time, or the rest of our time, talking about mystery. Because mystery, the ability to be comfortable with mystery, to seek mystery, to celebrate mystery, to rest in mystery, is one of the greatest aptitudes we can possess as we face difficult uncertainty and loss. The ability to rest in mystery, to be okay with mystery, is the ability to release judgment and preference. It is the ability to release attachment and control. It is the essential ability to hear and feel the wisdom that life has for you. It starts with being able to let go of all the nonsense around us, to let go of all, of all the sense that we seek, and let ourselves rest in the place where we accept that we cannot fully understand as individuals the true scope of the human condition, the true vastness of spirit. We need mystery as a way of being, as a way of thinking, as a kind of context, so that we can move into love and allowing, the energy of acceptance and curiosity. Now, mystery doesn't mean that we tolerate or promote things that are violent or destructive, but it does mean that we start all relationships, even to those things, from a place of surrender, curiosity, a place of true open-mindedness and open-heartedness. And when the embrace of mystery in ourselves matches the complexity and the surprise in the world around us, then something new is revealed. In the appreciation of mystery, we find beauty, we find love, and we find wisdom. This doesn't mean that there isn't pain in those same moments. This doesn't mean that there is satisfaction in those same moments. But it means that no matter what we face, if we surrender into an attitude of mystery, if we accept that there can never be full control, that there can never be full discernment, that we can never know everything, then everything begins to reveal itself to us in a different way, and most significantly through our senses. The term mystery itself really implies something of the mind. To accept that something can't be understood is a mystery. And yet, mystery can be known on a deeper level. Mystery is the work of the mind to allow, accept, tolerate places the mind cannot go, situations the mind cannot solve, and losses the mind cannot speak to. But as we hold that mystery together with compassion, something else occurs. The heart opens. We come into the present moment. We feel the luster of life itself as it is, even in sorrow, even in triumph. And so, working with mystery, embracing mystery, seeking mystery is a kind of path to quieting the mind, to opening the mind and moving beyond the mind. It is from this place that we can realize that trying to understand why there's a pandemic, trying to understand why some people are going and other people are not, trying to understand how we are holding our own experience is at some point a futile path. But if we can hold it with extreme openness and the simple understanding that mystery is a part of life, it is a part of daily life, then we begin to recognize that we can feel answers. We can feel that there is a sense of purpose, a sense of meaning, and most significantly, always a lesson and a possible experience of beauty, even in the most demanding and challenging moments of life. Death itself brings the presence of mystery ripely and strongly before us, for we do not understand fully the journey of a soul. It's a mystery. No one fully understands what waits for us beyond this life. It's a mystery. And why we can add up all the ingredients of two lives that look so much the same and yet they end so differently, it's a mystery. So I encourage you today, as we come to the close of our time, our 12 at 12, that you really consider the power and significance of mystery in your life and ask yourself whether you really make time and space for allowing mystery and holding mystery. We'll close with just a brief moment, a brief breath, and then a reading. It's actually a reading I just shared in another class on the Althea Center Facebook page. I couldn't love it anymore. It's by Rainier Maria Rilke. So closing your eyes, taking a deep breath, returning to stillness. We are the driving ones, but the step of time. Think of it as a dream in whatever forever remains. All that is hurrying soon will be over with. Only what lasts can bring us to truth. Young men and women, don't put your trust into the trials of flight, into the hot and quick. All things already rest, darkness and morning light, flower and book. So thank you for joining me again today. Please share the videos that you like. We need to help people find a sense of peace and meaning through this so that we can all be a part of bringing the world to a better place for all as we come through this. Also, for those of you that are here, don't forget to join me on Sunday as we do a universal, inclusive, eclectic Easter service at 10:30 a.m. Mountain Time, USA. And we will explore how Christ consciousness, the life, legacy, and lessons of Jesus prepared us for exactly this moment, and how to move through it in a way that will bring hope and healing for all. So thank you. Have a beautiful day, and I'll catch you tomorrow at 12 o'clock Mountain Time. Thanks.